Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of the podcast. We took a week break, obviously. We couldn't get our scheduling down, and, nobody was able to do it for, whatever reason. Isn't that right, Isaac?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dylan just folded on us.
Oh, yeah, Dylan, huh?
Yeah.
For those of you that listen in the background, this episode should be up on Spotify. For those watching, timestamps for everything we're talking about are going to be in the description. We have the little card things, too, so if you get lost or whatever, you're coming for reals, you can find, pretty easily where you need to be. But today we're talking with two new people. We got Jacob in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
And then we got Michael in this bitch.
Hello.
And Michael is Isaac's brother. This shit's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Me too.
So, first question for first question for everybody, right? What's the scariest scenario you can possibly imagine? Just like the scariest thing you can imagine happening to you. Start with Isaac.
Bro. Okay, so I got a question. Can this be fake or
Yeah, it
not
could be
fake,
fake.
but fictional
Yeah, it doesn't have to be real.
beings? I think it would have to be a skinwalker scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like a dead relative pulling up to my crib, acting like them,
That
sounding
would
like
be
them.
fucked.
Dude, it would be so fucking terrifying. Imagine seeing a person who's passed away a while ago just at your doorstep. Jacob, Mikey, do you guys know what a skinwalker is?
It's like when they act like they're, or not act like, but you're whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
They just
the fuck
basically
Bro,
When they act
basically,
like they're like whatever, you know what I'm saying?
they take over, or not take over, I guess. They transform into people. They just try to manipulate you and stuff. I don't know. They're terrifying.
Yeah, Dylan knows all
And
about that shit.
Yeah, Dylan knows a lot about that. Same with the other creature that we were talking about in the other podcast.
Wendigo?
What was it, Joe? Yeah, the Wendigo. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, the Wendigo is terrifying too, by the way.
So you
But-
think Skinwalker?
Yeah, it's something like a skinwalker or something. I don't really know.
Okay, Jacob, what about you? What about you?
literally being stranded out in the ocean. Like I could be in a raft, anything. I'd rather free fall from a plane without a parachute and splat on the ground than be stuck in the ocean.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Drowning is honestly like one of my biggest fears.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
drowning.
Yeah, 'cause it's so
that
slow.
shit sucks.
It's just so slow.
I'm worried about this in the water.
Fuck
Yeah.
a shark, dude.
Yeah,
I'd rather die by a shark than drown.
Yeah, me too. Because at least a shark would probably be fast.
yeah. Shark will just fucking rip you to shreds real quick.
Imagine sitting on a life raft though, just sitting there in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
but-
terrifying.
stuck there.
Have you ever seen how dark it gets? Like in the middle of the ocean, it just
Terrible.
like straight pitch black.
It is just
So
pitch black.
Yeah,
That's
so,
crazy.
some of this shit down there is fucked up too, like Mariana's Trench.
yeah, and all the noises you would hear, I'd have to agree with that. That sounds terrifying.
Or you know what? I have another thing. Imagine getting stuck under ice while being underwater.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fucked.
That would be pretty terrible.
I
I don't know
man.
what's worse, that or fucking being in the middle of the ocean.
So you're agreeing
Just
with Jacob,
stranded.
Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that. I've had fucking my fair share of traumatic experiences with water. So
I'd say-
Water is sketchy, dog.
I gotta say something. Drowning ain't really a fear of mine. Like it'd suck to die that way, but I'm not really scared of that scenario. You know what I mean?
You ain't scared of
that's
being
fair.
like pulled out by like a riptide or something, like because that shit can happen in a
Oh,
lake. Like you get
that
pulled
would
out,
be terrible.
yeah, and you're fucked, dude. Like you're in the current, you're drowning, bro. Like there's no shot you're getting out, and it just happens randomly.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, I don't like water that much, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Water
I don't know
sucks.
how I used to go swim. Have you ever gone up north with Al, Michael, and like swam in like storms and shit like that?
yeah,
I don't
we
know,
literally
yeah.
were just chilling with the little plastic chairs, just chilling in the lake while it was storming like crazy, and his grandma was just watching us.
Yeah, I don't know how we used to do that shit, dude. Because looking back on it now, I don't think I would ever do that shit.
I'm not necessarily like so scared to do that. It's just like if I'm in the middle of the ocean on a tiny little raft, like a little hand put together raft,
Right.
and it's pitch black, yeah, then now we're talking like, yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, that's awful.
And if it starts storming, oh, you're over. But them waves,
Yeah, you're just getting trapped by that easy.
All right. Well, mine is the shoebill dog. Like, imagine walking. I'll put a picture of it up, dude. I put it in the fucking Discord. I think everybody's seen it now. The fucking bird. Imagine walking into your backyard and that bro's just standing there, dude, just staring at you. I don't know what it is about that thing, dude. It looks like a fucking demon. I don't know. I don't like that fucking bird.
He looks so angry.
Or it is a demon. It's not a bird.
It can crush a crocodile.
You haven't even seen the worst
Yeah, hit
picture.
them with the facts, Joe. Let them know that it's flight speed.
Okay, yeah, so its flight speed is like 35 miles an hour, bro, alright? And its jaws are so strong it can crush a fucking crocodile. Like, this thing is fucked up. I'll throw a picture of it up in the edit.
He looks so angry too.
Yeah, it just looks pissed off, man. Like, I don't know. It's apparently super friendly, but I would not step foot near that fucking thing. But,
Oh,
alright.
look at that picture, Jacob.
It's
Jacob just
bad,
said.
bro.
Hang on, let's
Oh
see.
my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah,
bro.
it looks like it's about to fuck something up, dude.
It looks like he's about to tear people in half, bro.
Alright, you want to ask the next one, Isaac?
Yeah. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah,
My-
it's this one.
Oh my, no, my brain just got fried.
Oh,
Holy shit. I forgot how to read.
good dog?
Alright, if your ideal partner offered to be with you for the rest of your life, if you ate an entire log of human shit live in front of millions, would you do it? And yes, you have to chew it. You can't just instantly swallow it.
It's fucking. That is raunchy.
Not
That is
worth.
raunchy.
Would you do it, Jacob?
Not worth. Hell no.
So,
I'm not sitting there eating
like-
a log of shit, bro.
Like, by a log, like, how big is a log?
I'm talking like when you know when you shit and your ass hurts kind of shit. Like it's so fucking big, like that kind of log.
Are we
dude.
talking like the Rock? Are we talking about like the Rock poopy?
Oh,
Yeah, like the rock shit, dude. Like there's a fucking boulder
Okay,
coming out
so
your
it's
ass.
gotta be nice
Awful.
and solid.
Yes.
Ugh, an apple. Ugh.
an apple.
Apple.
I feel like it would just be too like chewy to do it, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and pass on that.
Right.
That's awful.
Yeah, I don't think I'm fucking doing that shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care.
I'm gonna have to settle for something worse.
Yeah, yeah, same, dude. I think I'll just pass on the ideal girl.
Alright,
My
well,
oh shit, my girlfriend is yeah. Throw that in there real quick just in
Oh,
case.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
I already
Yep,
fucked
that's
her
so
once,
fucked
dude.
up,
I said
bro.
she has terrible farts and it smells like ass and she enjoys it. So,
Oh,
you know.
Joe. Hey, same. Absolute
Oh,
garbo.
really, dude? Yeah, let's fucking
Absolute
go. Dude.
garbo.
I'm not alone.
I don't enjoy it. I don't know about that one. But absolute garbo
It's
stinks.
fucking terrible, bro.
You don't like to give it a little sniff?
No. I
Okay,
hide
you
that
got-
one away.
No.
Alright, anyways, here,
What
let me
about you,
change up
Isaac?
the
What about-
question.
hang on. What about you?
No, for sure I'm not doing that.
You gotta answer
But,
that,
like-
dude. You can't.
Like, what about 4 shots of diarrhea? Would you guys do it?
What the fuck? That's even worse.
I don't think so. I would rather.
It's worse.
4
do
shots
you
of
mean?
diarrhea would be much better than having to chew on like
Yeah,
a rocky
bro.
log.
Okay, here's the thing though, right? If you shit a rocky ass log, 99% of the time it doesn't have a smell.
Right.
Diarrhea
But
smells like
just think of the
shit.
consistency.
It'll be
Think
going
of
out
the
like water though.
consistency.
Versus
There's
like
little
you have to
chunks
chew
in
on
it.
like a sandwich, bro. Like it's,
Oh, that's actually awful.
With little
There's
pebbles of
chunks in it.
poop particles in there, bro? Hell no.
I mean,
never
no
touched
matter
that.
two
what-
shots? What about 2 shots?
No.
No matter
I would
what, it's
eat the
gonna be a no. I don't think I have like the capabilities of eating shit.
yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it either. If it was okay, listen, if it's 1 shot of diarrhea, bro, like it's like half the shot
No,
of
no,
diarrhea.
Joe.
Oh,
That
How'd
thing is
you
coming
do it?
up. It's coming up.
If it's
It's not, as soon as it enters your mouth, go on.
Yeah.
if it's half a shot of diarrhea, bro, it would be fucking terrible, right? But like,
Joe,
it's not that much.
you're gonna taste and feel the little poop particles on it, and like all
Yeah,
the
you know
little
what you
nasty
do,
bits,
bro?
and it's coming out.
You plug your nose, you breathe a couple times real fucking deep, you slam it, you should be done.
Yeah, and after, dude, I'm bleaching my tongue.
Yeah, you
No,
just
I-
bleach your shit and make yourself throw up. Like you're fine.
I know I couldn't do it, bro.
And then I would
Not
never have to
me.
be lonely ever again.
I don't think I'd have the capability of doing it like Michael said, but like if I had to, I don't know, man. What the fuck did you
hell
just
is
send,
that?
dog? I'm gonna pull that up. I don't know what the
is
fuck
that
that is.
baby? Is that baby
What
ones
the
of
hell?
those birds?
It's owls, bro.
Them are
Wait.
owls?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
God,
like
they're
terrible.
fuck-
That's
yeah,
fucked
them are
up looking, dude.
terrifying.
Birds are so weird.
I think they're barn owl babies.
All right, what the fuck, dude? All right, we're moving on to the gaming
That's horrible.
questions. We're moving on to the gaming questions. So, in your opinion, how powerful is nostalgia in regards to video games?
Extremely.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Most people will buy a game just because of nostalgia.
A lot of people will. That's why if Black Ops 2 or something gonna get remastered, it's gonna blow up. I guarantee just off of nostalgia.
I think.
Plus, what people here, let me just say this
Go
and then you guys can go. What people don't understand about nostalgia is uh it's not even the game sometimes. Like playing the game, it's how like you were talking to your friends and how like your friends felt when you were playing that game and like your life in that wow, oh my god. I am stuttering so hard. When they were playing that game though, like their feelings outside of the video game too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
way you feel during the game versus like just the game
Yeah.
itself.
Just how
Yeah.
they feel in that time of their life.
Right,
So
exactly.
if they're in a
Exactly.
better place in the time of life they're playing that game and they get in a depressed mood and they try playing stuff, it's the old game's gonna seem so much better just because you were happier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say, but I worded that horribly.
What were you saying, Michael? You said yeah. Like, it's extremely
Yeah,
powerful.
yeah, it is extremely powerful. What kind of reasoning? I mean, just look at most of like the new Crash Bandicoot. A lot of people bought that, didn't really even care for it or play it for long. They played it for like maybe an hour or two and just never played it again.
I
That's fair.
accidentally bought Crash Bandicoot on my mom's credit card.
I forgot about that on
Okay.
your PlayStation.
What
Yeah.
the
That's
fuck, dude?
funny. How often did you play it?
Never. I haven't touched the Crash Bandicoot games. I bought it. It's like
So
$60
funny.
and never touched it.
That's
I was
Yeah.
trying
so
to buy
funny.
Dead by Daylight and I accidentally bought that too.
What if you guys had to pick one game, what do you think is like the most nostalgic game?
Call of Duty.
You think
I,
you think
no,
one
no,
of Call
no.
of Duty?
I don't think Call of Duty is that nostalgic. I think it was better then just because players back then weren't like
Yeah,
they are
sweaty.
now.
Right. Super
Like,
sweaty, try
Well,
hard.
if the players were like they were back then now, I feel like the game would be a lot more enjoyable because it wasn't all sweaty tryhards, camping in corners and all
I'm
that. The
gonna
meta was just completely different.
I'm gonna be real with you though. I feel like a lot of the reasoning that you think that way is because back in the day you were having a lot more fun playing the game.
I ain't played much.
I'm just saying, like in
Well, he's
lobbies and
saying when you
stuff.
played
Yeah,
it.
when you were getting stomped, it really didn't matter that much. Now you
Right.
have, you have limited time. You're working and shit. You got school. You're doing shit with your life. You've had the experience of playing a game for the first time already. You've played a shit ton of games. So like playing Call
And
of Duty
now,
is just like I don't really.
I'm just the most. I try hard in every single game I play, and if I suck at it, I just hate the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was gonna bring too.
I sweat, and I try to sweat in every single game, which probably isn't. I shouldn't just mean enjoy it, but that's how I enjoy it, is being the best.
Right. No, that's not bad at all. That's literally how people enjoy games. Just
Yeah,
being good.
the way I
But that's
see
how,
it.
like,
Good.
back then, I don't think it was like back then. No one really. Well, I was younger. No one really cared about being good. We just played the game to play the game for sure. Now we're all try harding to be the best.
Right. We just want to be good because that's how we enjoy games now. And also like, for example, like me and you, we're super competitive. So like, even in like GTA or something, we're like grinding hard to like buy a certain car or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
We just like to compete, and that's how we have our fun. But yeah,
I don't know. For me,
you don't
it's
want
more
to.
of like what?
No, you're good. I was gonna say if you guys want to move on to the next question.
Damn, cutting me
No, I
off.
want. No, you want
For me, it's more or less like having a new experience matters more to me than anything. And I feel like I've played a lot of games. I'm sure Michael probably feels the same way, where it's just like a lot of shit just kind of feels copy and paste.
Yeah, that is very important, is having a new experience. But sometimes old experiences are still good, but 9 times out of 10 you want something new now.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if they were to release like Black Ops 2 or something again, like you were saying, a remaster, I feel like it would blow up for like the first like couple weeks, and it would probably die down. Like if you look at Call of Duty 4 remastered, bro, like it blew up for like the first month and then it died. It's like people think they want it, and then you go back and play it, and it's not as good as you thought it was.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. people were just like felt different back in the day. I think that's where the nostalgia comes from.
100%. It's a mindset thing. It's like when you were happy or when you were a kid or when you experienced something for the first time. It's all has different effects on you.
I think now it's also changed because it's not just us that try to be good at everything. Everyone tries to be the best at the game.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Well, even non-competitively, like shit like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy and shit. Like for me, I look back on that stuff fondly, and I go back and play it. I'm just like, it's good, but it's not like when I was a kid, my mind was fucking blown. But now I've grown up and I've played a lot of shit, and I've experienced different parts of life other than just playing a fucking video game, and the game doesn't impact me as much.
You also got to look at it from the time the game came out, like because some games are just way better because the time they were out was like ahead of their time.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I think everybody answered that one, right?
Yep.
All right, Isaac,
All right, on to the last question for gaming section. All right, if you had to rate these games on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate them? Black Ops 4, Bloodborne, and Minecraft. Mike, you go first. You haven't went first yet. If you had to rate Black Ops 4, Bloodborne, and Minecraft, what would you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10?
Black Ops 4, I'd probably rate like a 4.
Damn!
I wasn't a huge fan of it. That's mainly because I was bad.
Is that here? Is that just for the multiplayer? Is that for the entire game? Is it for the zombies?
I only really played multiplayer, a little bit of zombies.
Yeah, we played
No
a decent amount
story.
of zombies. Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't.
I didn't touch the story at all.
Yeah, neither did I.
It didn't have a story.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that was the only Call of Duty that didn't have a campaign.
Yeah.
Black Ops. Okay, Black Ops 4. I rate that.
Why is Michael's turn? Nah.
I think you should just have everyone do Black Ops 4 first, then Bloodborne.
You know what? Yeah, I like that. Just so it's
Alright,
not one person
fuck
talking
me.
constantly. Alright, here, let me add on. I agree with Mikey. I was really trash at Black Ops 4, so I feel like that affected the score more. But overall, I really like the gunplay. The sights, the sights were actually like one of the best sights. The camos were so cool. The dark matter when you like got in a kill streak, it would like change and stuff. That was really cool. I'd have to give it a 6 out of 10.
Rainbow Diamond.
Yeah, the rainbow diamond. Yeah, that was really cool. And the dark matter would grow. But yeah, 6 out of 10 for me.
Alright, Jacob.
I'd give it. I enjoyed the game a lot. The multiplayer was really fun to me because I am so impatient. That game was so fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that's when it felt like Call of Duty started getting so sweaty. So it was. That's when it started falling off. But I'd still rate like overall the game outside of player base like a 7, 6.5.
Her.
Looks like I'm getting
9.
on the low side.
9. I give it a 9. That was my best Call of Duty. I had a 1.7 KD. I had 700 hours played. Like I was cracked at that game. That was my Black Ops 2. Everybody says, "Oh, Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty." No, that was my Black Ops 2.
I mean,
You
fair.
know, right, fair.
I love the zombies. I love the multiplayer. I played a little bit of Blackout. I don't really like Blackout that much. I think it's better than Warzone. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about Blackout.
Yeah, I forgot about Blackout too. Blackout was pretty cool.
Everybody's asking
armor
for
system was
Blackout
terrible.
too. Everybody's
You don't
saying
remember the
Warzone
armor
2.
system?
Yeah, I do. It's fucking level 3 armor was cancer. Level 1 and 2 weren't that bad, but level 3 was bad.
Dude, if you had level 3 armor, bro, you could drop a nuke on someone point blank and they would survive it.
Yeah,
They'd
it
be like,
was
yeah,
like-
that didn't even phase me.
It was like
It
playing.
made no sense.
It was like playing Apex, but you break somebody's shield and they use a fucking shield battery, and you gotta break it again, and then
Yeah,
you get to kill him,
exactly.
bro. It was bad. All right, everybody. Yeah, I think everybody went. So what about
Yeah,
Bloodborne,
okay.
Michael?
Yeah.
Bloodborne? Man, I fucking love Bloodborne. It was like my first Souls game I actually fully played through, and I think really played in general. I might have played it a couple times. A different Souls game a couple times, but no, Bloodborne for me, 10 out of 10. It was a fucking amazing game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Isaac.
Okay, well, I'm.
Dude, this guy. You've already voiced your opinion on this fucking game, so.
No, I like the visuals, but I'm just not a Souls. I just don't enjoy Souls games, but it's hard, which I like. Hard games are cool, but I don't know. I just don't like Souls. I don't like rolling constantly. I don't like that genre. So I'm gonna have to say like I can I acknowledge that it's a good game, but it's just not for me. So I'm gonna have to say like 5 out of 10.
Disclaimer: he didn't get past the first boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So basically, the only reason why I didn't get past the first boss is because I went to summon my friend, right? And we failed. So I was like, "Oh, damn. We can't do this anymore." And then everyone in the PlayStation call, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're screwed. You have to do it all by yourself now." And I didn't want to play this game anyways. They forced me to play it, and I was like, "All right, you know what?" And then I closed the app and deleted it and never touched it ever again. So
Yeah, so just
that was my
ignore that
experience
guy's
with
rating.
Bloodborne.
All right,
Yeah,
Jacob. Jacob.
ignore it, ignore it.
I played a little bit of it. The Souls games definitely aren't my cup of tea for sure. I don't really like that type of game, like Isaac said. It's kind of just mid to me, so I haven't really played much of it to say it's 10 out of 10 or 0 out of 10. So I'm just gonna say it's 5.
All right, fair. Yeah. So my answer is just it's fucking like 20, bro. It's just off the fucking
20?
scale. Like that game is goddamn amazing. That's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, Bloodborne is a masterpiece.
It really is.
The
Bro.
visuals were beautiful. The story, if you looked into it enough, it was awesome. I mean, just playing it by itself, you don't really get much of a story game, but there's so much cool shit in that game and cool bosses.
Everything about it's just fucking cool, dude. Even the setting is cool, like the weird, like Victorian Gothic. Like, yeah, I don't know. The bosses are
love it.
badass too. Ludwig, I'll never forget Ludwig.
Yeah,
Fucking Ludwig.
as a DLC though, that is,
Y'all have a crazy explain your experience with Ludwig, bro.
I mean, it's,
Joe, go ahead and explain it. Explain our downfall.
yeah.
Misery.
So we bought this fucking DLC and we were all excited about it. And like to get into it, you gotta fight this boss, Ludwig of the Holy Blade. He's a big fucked up horse thing. And we were like, no problem, right? We fought this thing for a fucking I think it was like a week, right? And we did not kill it. And we deleted the fucking game. And we came back a year later, fought it for like another fucking week, still didn't kill this motherfucker. Eventually we did, but it took us a year to get around to killing this fucking dude. And then we just steamrolled the rest of the DLC because these assholes, Michael and Al, decided they wanted to be level 5,000 before they went into it. So, a little interesting.
Yeah, that was a rough period of my life. Was Ludwig.
Ludwig's a special kind of boss.
He really is.
All right.
But he was still pretty sweet.
I always enjoy listening to the story of Ludwig.
What about Minecraft?
Yeah, Mikey, you go. We can just go back in order.
Man, Minecraft is a really fucking good game. The only thing it's lacking is a little more like challenges, like bosses, like Terraria has. But I'm still gonna have to give it. I have so many hours of Minecraft, but I'd still have to give it around. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
It's actually
It's an
fair.
awesome game for like just doing what you want to do, building all sorts of cool shit. It's awesome. 8 out of 10.
Okay, so wait, what's up, Jacob?
Before you, I'm just gonna chime in with Michael and just say 8 out of 10 for me too. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. All right. So I was just talking about this with Jacob in class actually. And the game's good, but it's missing like a few things that like it's not long enough. But I understand that like I've played this game so many times that like I'm saying like to fight the bosses, all three of the bosses or both the bosses cuz I haven't fought the warden. I haven't played since the warden came out. But basically it's just so short. I don't know if I like speed run it or if it's just a short game because I'd be playing this game for like a week and we're like done. We beat the Ender Dragon, we beat the Wither. The only
Yeah.
thing we have to do is like build and stuff. Just do like our big projects.
Yeah, we could beat that game really fast,
Yeah.
especially when it's a couple of us. We don't even need many. Just like 2 people, you can have the game like pretty much completed
Yeah,
within a
exactly.
few days.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
happens when you play the game for fucking like thousands
Right.
of hours. So
Right.
Right.
Right. But I would have to say 7 out of 10. I acknowledge that it's like a good game, infinite possibilities, and also I didn't even mention mods.
the mods are
But
crazy.
yeah, Minecraft has like one of the craziest mods. Actually, you know what? I have to bump it up 8 out of 10 for the mods.
Fucking Roblox has the craziest mods.
Yeah. Roblox.
Yeah.
That's not even mods,
I'm-
though. I don't know. Go ahead, Jacob.
I'm gonna have to like. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. And here's my reason. Depending on how you play and who you are, you can. It's literally like Isaac said, infinite possibilities. There's mods for literally everything. They do whatever you want. Pokemon mod, like Crazy Craft, all those mods that it adds so much to the game and make it so good. But the reason Isaac don't like it as well is me. Well, I like it, but mid. Um, we don't build that much, to be honest.
Yeah, we're not big builders.
Like if we built and like we're into like we're not as creative. That's why most people are just really creative with the game. That's why I say it's 10 out of 10 depending on who you are, because you can do like anything in that game, anything you want.
You know, and I just thought about it. To be fair, vanilla Minecraft, just about anybody could play it and enjoy it.
Right.
Like even my mom and my dad will play it and they'll enjoy it.
My dad put
My parents
hours
are
on
the same.
PS3.
Yeah, my parents are the same way, dude.
Yeah.
So that's just another reason why it's such a good game, is because anybody who plays it, whether you're 10 years old, if you're 50 years old, you will enjoy the game. You will find something in it that you'll enjoy.
Unless you go into it thinking it's garbage.
Also, another thing to mention is that it's still getting updates to this day, which is
Right.
crazy. What is it, like 10 years? Maybe no, definitely more than 10 years.
It's more than 10
Yeah,
now, yeah.
I think it was like 2009 or something like that. 2008 maybe. I don't know.
Was it 2007 or 2008? I don't remember exactly when. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's an old game and it's still getting updated, which is crazy.
All right. So, moving on to the entertainment section. How do you feel about fan service and anime? I'm talking like big old like anime knockers in your face, bro.
Disgusting.
You think it's
I
disgusting?
think
It's just weird. Like
I think it's
understand.
strange.
Some people like it, like sure, like what you want, but it's still just weird to me. It's a cartoon character. You shouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it's strange. But people are into strange things, so they're gonna do what they do to get viewers.
It doesn't really bother me per se, but I could live without it.
Right.
It's just like sometimes it's like, really, dude, like especially when you're just in the middle of just chilling watching your show, and all of a sudden just some big ass titties come flying in your face out of nowhere. You're just like, why though? Just like weird random stuff.
I
Yeah.
think the fan service is what makes it weird for a lot. Like people who don't watch anime, they see the fan
Exactly.
service, and that's where they start hating it before they actually watch it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do agree. I feel like it has like it can be tastefully done in a way where it's not like fucking intrusive and you don't really catch it kind of thing.
Right.
But like a lot of the time it's just kind of thrown in your fucking face just randomly, and it like breaks like focus for me. You know, like why? And I've seen a
Yeah.
couple of shows where it's like in the middle of a fight or something too. They just throw some shit in, like their ass cheeks start popping on. I'm like, why did you have to like go through and do that? Like, this is like supposed to be like an important moment. Your ass cheeks are flying around everywhere. Your fucking boobs are about to pop out your shit. It's just like what?
There's something
so
literally
random.
happened in One Piece immediately. She's walking like Robin is walking towards like the person she's fighting in Wano, and literally she has like a weird like it's a dress on that it covers up the front of her legs but not the side, right? So and as she's walking, it moves and like it shows like her inner thigh and shit. That's obviously fan service because that's literally all you see, and it's just weird. Like in the middle of a fight, she's walking towards the girl, and that's what you see. It's just strange.
If somebody draws
That's
that
what you're
shit,
talking about in
dude,
class?
like you gotta draw and animate that shit. Like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I would feel weird making stuff like that.
No,
Jap-
I 100%.
Japanese
Yeah, it's
people
it's
also
very
have
odd.
a different taste. Their humor's a lot different than ours.
Right,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
different. It's
they
it's
might find
weird.
that
To,
funny.
yeah, it's weird to us, but it's probably not to them. So it's kind of like a cultural thing. I'm assuming.
Right.
Isaac, how do you feel? I think you might have answered.
No, I mean I kind of answered. I don't know. Like I think it's unnecessary. There's nothing like you said, it might be like something like funny or something, but I just think it's unnecessary, and
It can be funny.
I would be much happier without it. Because like, bro, I could just be chilling watching anime in my room, and my mom walks in and just sees me just staring
Yeah.
at like this scene with a girl like her titties popping out.
Bro,
Like I'm
that's
like
like my
Jesus Christ.
biggest fear because I watched Elfen Lied or Elfen Lied. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it properly. Don't crucify me. But and a lot of this show is like really fan servicey. Like it has a lot of like weird moments like that. But it's like a super gruesome and like serious show. Like it just kind of like comes out of nowhere. Like it just have like a weird fan service moment. And I was always scared that somebody's gonna walk through my door during one of them and like see what I was watching, and I'd be like, I have to explain the entire thing to it. I don't know, man. Like it's just strange.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks the most about it.
I
Is
have
you're
a story
just
about that.
Oh shit.
let's hear
Let's
it.
hear it. Let's hear it.
Bro, I'm watching Naruto. Bro does the sexy transformation jutsu.
Oh my
My
fucking
dad
god.
walks in. My dad walks in. I wasn't looking at the screen at the time. You know, I'm on my phone. It's Naruto. I've seen it 7 times. Don't even know how many times at this point. I pause it, and I wasn't even looking at the screen. Pause it as he's doing it. Dad walks in, sees him. You know, female Naruto with his titties out. Yeah.
That's so funny. What'd your dad say?
Yeah.
She was like, okay. And he walked
Okay.
out.
Did you try
What
to
you
explain
watching,
it to him?
son?
No, he walked out.
Oh, you didn't chase after him, bro?
No,
I'm surprised you didn't sit down and start watching with you, dog.
That'd be legendary. No, that's funny as hell. I've never had a moment like that, but I always fear of those moments.
All
My
right.
mom would walk up to me and smack me like, "What the hell are you watching?"
I guess we're done with that one. Isaac, you want to ask the next one?
Yeah, how do you feel about people blasting bass and music so loud that it shakes the windows on their shitter ass car? I love how you have to add that last part.
My bad.
Their shitter ass car.
Uh,
I'll answer first.
okay.
I think it really depends. Like if there's so much, well, I mean, you're saying shake the windows. I don't know. People, I guess it's like people that like their own music. I don't know. I mean, some
Such a
songs is
stupid
like cool.
fucking question.
Some songs is cool, but like, I don't know. I guess it's really just per the person. I don't know. I don't really care if I'm being honest.
Well, I think it's fucking stupid, dude. I used to I
Think
used
so?
to fucking come home from school and there would be this kid with like a 2001 like fucking Taurus, bro. This thing was beat to shit, dude. Like the hood latch was fucked up on the fucking trunk and shit, the trunk latch, and the windows were all fucked up. Like the rear windshield thing was all busted out. And this bro would blast fucking. I don't even know what he was listening to, but it was just this crazy bass music. I think it was dubstep or rap, one of the two. And the entire car, like all the panels and shit, would shake on it. And it would sound like a fucking maraca on the road, dude. Like it was so bad.
Morocco.
I'm like, how do you honestly think that sounds like good? How do you think that's cool or anything? I don't understand. I just don't get it, dog. Like, I don't know. You can't turn it down like 2 notches, dog. You can't even hear anything. You hear your car shaking and not the music.
Right. That it depends on the song. To be honest, some songs have it really mixed well, where you can have high bass
Yeah.
and still hear the lyrics. But most songs, it's not. So it's just like useless. You're just blowing out your speakers at that point.
Yeah, honestly, dude. I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
you
no,
like it, bro.
that's a good way. That's a good way to say it.
I'm not really opposed to it. It can be done well, but a lot of times it's not done very well. So like they just have the cheapest and shittiest equipment. They just throw in a car that's falling apart, which that's my biggest problem is people do it to these piece of crap cars that are falling apart instead of fixing their car, then putting this crazy sound system in their car. But it don't really bother me.
That's
For
fair.
the most part, I'd rather them fix their car first, then do that stuff. But that's me.
It's just
Right,
the
you don't
sound.
give a shit.
It's the sound
Most-
of the shitter ass car to me, bro. Like it's not the music. It's like the sound of the maraca on the road, dude. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Shaking the rust off.
Yeah, honestly,
The bass
dude.
is shaking the rust off their shitbox.
Fucking-
Yeah.
They got
Shitter
headphones
ass
that
car.
that do that shit now too. It's like Skull Candy Crushers, I think, is what they're called. And they have like a bass knob on the side, and you can turn it like all the way the fuck up, and it like destroys your eardrums, dude. I think the headset like shakes when you have it all the way. I don't know why you want that, but it exists. It's a thing. But
People like bass.
that's fucking crazy. That's a lot of bass, dog.
It's just so mid. Bass is mid.
I don't mind it in some music, but a lot, like, I think maybe Michael said it, like, it just drowns out a lot of music. Like, there's some that's mixed somewhat well, where, you know, it doesn't do that, but...
Right.
That was Jacob who said that, but
Okay.
yeah, I agree as well. If it's certain applications,
Like some nasty double bass.
right?
Okay, anyway, we'll move on. This is my section. My dedicated section. Y'all don't even know about this, do you? This is the Professor Joe's laboratory, right? I got a question for you guys. Do you know what the Great Attractor is?
What the hell is that?
Can you say
No
that
idea.
one more time?
Do you know what the Great Attractor is?
The Great Attractor. I've
It's a
never heard of
space
it.
question. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
I was just about to say if I had to take a guess, it'd be space.
fuck is
What
this
the
guy?
hell? He's doing some
You
ASMR.
casting a spell, dude?
A little research, bro.
Nah, you can't.
Hey,
All right. So.
Looking at what it was.
So the Great Attractor, right? We have this supercluster right around us called the Laniakea supercluster. It's what makes the Milky Way and Andromeda and stuff, like the galaxies around us, basically. And it's like this big ass supercluster, bunch of stars. We're in it. We're being pulled towards something in deep space, right? Kind of like they're just getting dragged towards it. The opposite way that the universe is expanding. So, for those of you that don't know, right, the universe is made out of a bunch of dark matter, which constantly expands, and it causes like stars and stuff to drift apart. Which means we're always getting further away from the center point in the universe. Whatever this thing is pulling us towards it, instead of following what like the natural flow of dark matter would be, which is kind of like a river. And we don't know what it is. We can't see it because it's sitting on like the opposite side of a plane of like dust and debris, kind of like a asteroid belt kind of thing. And we have no idea what it could be. Some of the theories are that it's a massive black hole, like a super fucking huge, massive fucking black hole, and we're gonna die. Or it could be a massive fucking galaxy the size of something that we can't even like comprehend mentally. And the third option is that it's something that we literally cannot comprehend, so we can't see it. There's a couple of things, I think we talked about it in the last podcast, where 4D, or the fourth dimension, like it could possibly exist, but we can't comprehend it, so we can't like visually understand it. Another thing like that is the mantis shrimp. It has like billions of colors it can see, but we can't see any of them because we can't comprehend the color. It's just stuff like that, like somebody could be standing in front of you right now and you can't. They have some sort of like technology or something that reflects light around them. Because we don't know it exists and we can't comprehend it, we can't see that person. It's really fucking weird how the brain works. But yeah, so something is pulling us towards whatever the fuck this thing is in the middle of space. We have no idea what it is. Could be like some crazy fucking Cthulhu galaxy alien fucker. Maybe it's one of those shoebill things, you know, fucked up looking birds. But
Could be.
yeah, we're getting
What is it
sucked
called
into
again?
it. What?
The Great Attractor.
The Great Attractor.
Great Attractor, huh?
And we have no fucking idea what it is, and we won't be able to see it for billions of years. So, by the time that we get to that point, we're either gonna be dead, like all of us dead, because the planet's just fucking gone, or another likely thing is that the dark matter that's expanding in the universe is going at such a rapid rate that eventually it will just be pushed away from it, and it won't matter anyway. But we'll be able to see it eventually.
So what you're saying is it's like how like fourth dimension and all that above can't see at all.
Yep, we
But-
just can't. Like, it could be something that we can see. We just can't see it right now because the way that the galaxy is situated,
Right.
like a lot of debris and shit around us is blocking that side of the like universe. We can't see over there. But we could be able to see it right now. We just fucking can't because we have no idea what the fuck it is.
That's some crazy shit to think about.
Yeah. So space is fucking strange, and that's my fact of the day, boys. Little interesting.
Back in the day, don't disappoint. Don't disappoint.
Yeah,
I actually really like learning about those space facts. Those are
What? What the?
Another quick one we'll add in real quick is that did you know black holes have a outside, Michael? Like they lead to something?
I mean, I didn't know that, but I always kind of assumed.
Well, theoretically speaking, they lead to something. I'm not gonna say like that's a fact, but Mr. Stephen Hawking, you know that guy, fucking smart dude.
Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk with a computer head ass. That guy, before he died, he theorized that the black hole had a counterpart called a white hole. And the weirdest thing about that is that a black hole actually isn't a fucking hole. It's just a really like condensed part of like space essentially. Like it's a big ball of matter that sucks everything. Think kind of like our sun. Everything kind of like rotates around it, except it's extremely strong, like the gravitational pull, and it sucks everything in and kind of crushes it. So it doesn't actually have like a hole to go through. But he theorized that the mass or whatever the fuck is so fucking strong it tugs you into this thing and you become like one with it essentially, and it shoots you out the other side because of the pressure. So that's a little fucking weird. And also, if we were to sit on the very edge of it, we could travel back and forward in time because of the way that gravity and the time warps around the black hole. If you were to sit on the edge of a black hole and go counterclockwise, you could travel back in time because of the way that it's fucking weird, dude. It's really strange. And if you were to go forward, you could travel forward in time. So like 5 years would pass for you, but on Earth like 500 years would have passed. We can't test it obviously, but yeah.
That's just absolutely wild.
Space is pretty fucked up.
Isn't the theory that black holes lead to like the multiverse?
Yeah, that he also said
Other
that
universes.
multiple universes are probably fucking likely to exist because it doesn't make any sense. Like why? But it's enough fucking around. Everybody done? Nobody has any questions?
No, sir.
No.
It'll
I
be on the
just got a lot
test.
to think about now.
That'll be on the test.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Would you rather? Right. This is the next section. This is when things get a little bit funny again. You know, not so serious.
Fucking would you rather? So dumb.
Isaac, you want?
You could do it. You could do it.
All right. Would you rather have nothing but piss? Oh my god, dude, this question is fucked. Would you rather have nothing but piss consistency diarrhea anytime you shit, or would you rather have logs stretching your ass so bad you bleed?
Diarrhea.
Just instant
Diarrhea. I agree.
It all comes out
man,
real
I don't
quick.
know.
Now bleeding is crazy.
Dude, I don't know if you ever took like one of them rocky shits that we were talking about earlier, but oh my god, dude, sometimes them bitches hurt. You're
got
just
some
over there in
corn?
pain. Diarrhea, I've never been in pain when I had diarrhea.
Really? It's never burned?
No, my shit burns, dude.
Right. Sometimes.
If it has, it's been only a very few times for me not to remember.
You ever take a massive rocky turd and it cuts you open because the corn?
Dude,
The corn?
What?
The
What the
you know
hell?
what I'm saying, bro?
Okay, that's fucking weird. Okay, what were you saying, Isaac?
No, that's just crazy. You just said corn cuts his ass.
I don't want to question it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to question.
No, but definitely the diarrhea question. Fuck bleeding, bro. Maybe if you didn't bleed, but like that is crazy.
Okay. See, it kind of depends though, right? Because diarrhea comes out when it wants to.
Oh, that is true, actually.
Just tape your asshole.
You could, yeah, but
Your
like
ass.
you gotta
Wear
think about
pad.
it. Like diarrhea comes when it wants to, and it comes often, dog. Like if you have diarrhea, you got diarrhea for like the rest of the day, and you're
You get a
wiping your shit,
tampon.
and that shit is tampon, and that shit just feels like
That is
sandpaper,
crazy.
dog. Like it's not. I don't know.
Paper.
I mean, they're both
You got those
pretty
hand
fucking
grains,
bad.
boy?
I didn't even think about that, but you're right. When you have diarrhea, you be on the toilet for most of the day.
Yeah.
Also-
you're out of commission, dog.
Really.
Also, if you're always risking your life every time you fart when you have diarrhea.
that's
yeah,
true
you
as
got
well.
the hot farts, and you're just squirting in your fucking underwear.
Yeah,
like,
those
it's
are the
not-
worst.
That's why you wear a tampon, bro. I'm telling you.
You're
Okay,
shoving a
chill out, bro.
tampon up your ass. Then, like, what do you? What?
It's better than getting diarrhea all over your underwear, all over your legs. Like, come on.
I mean,
I'm gonna wear a diaper at that point.
You can ask Dylan about that because he recently shit himself. So
The G Fuel chicken.
no. He got
The
drunk and he
chicken
tried to
too strong.
fart. He tried to fart, and apparently he shit his pants in the Costco parking lot. It was like diarrhea down his legs. So yeah, you can.
yeah, that was a few weeks ago. That was funny as hell.
Guy Dylan is
Bro joined the
strange.
Discord. He's like, I shit my pants.
I don't know,
That was so
man.
funny.
I don't know.
I think I might have to change my answer to the rocky shits.
Weed.
Yeah, but your ass is bleeding because how much is getting stretched.
It doesn't specify how much though.
But you're giving birth to a
That is
poop baby
true.
if your asshole's bleeding.
But at least I'm not
Baby.
gonna be on the toilet all day every day.
That's true.
You don't
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to.
No, dude. Yeah, if you shove a tampon up your ass, yeah.
Adult diapers, bro. Like, come on.
Bro, then you got
Yeah, but then
diarrhea
you're
all
walking
over
around
you.
stinking.
And change it.
You would have to change that shit like every 5 minutes, dog.
Exactly. Just keep some diapers in your.
That's gonna cost a
backpack,
lot of fucking
Your
money.
trunk. I mean, it's better than getting poop on your leg. I'd rather not my ass will be.
I would rather have
gaping
my
every time I
ass
poop.
gaped, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather have my ass gaped. What the hell is this question, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I was too rash. Chose my decision too fast.
Yeah, no, diarrhea
Definitely
for
gonna have
me,
to be
bro.
the Rocky Poopy.
Oh, crazy.
Diarrhea is bad.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking
Okay,
the diarrhea.
here's where it might flip me though for me. Is there a way to prepare for the poop?
Well, yeah, it's like normally
Where it
you
doesn't
just
make you
feel
bleed.
like you're gonna shit, dog. Like that's.
No.
I mean,
Is there a way to stop it from bleeding, like doing something, like shove some shit up your booty and then?
Okay.
I mean, the question specifically states that you're gonna bleed when you shit. So I mean, I don't think there's a way around it.
I would rather walk around with diarrhea on my legs.
I'd rather.
We
I'd
talking
rather
like a
I don't
little.
think you're gonna shit your pants. I don't think
You
you're gonna
realize?
have
Look,
diarrhea.
if your asshole cuts open because you're pooping, if you have to poop again, you are. It's infected, bro.
Nah.
Like, what are you gonna do?
No. Listen. It's
That
like
is a good point.
no, it stretches once and it doesn't have to stretch again, dog. Like you're chilling.
It's still open. It's cut. It's bleeding. There's an open wound.
Yeah, but
in your
that
anus.
makes you stretch for the rest of the day. Like you shit once, you're done, dog. But that's
What?
versus
but why
having to
do you
shit
like
17
diarrhea?
times a day.
So what? After you poop once, it ends up just coming out like diarrhea, anyways.
No. Listen, bro. We're talking like you shit once, right? And that shit's a log, dude. You're stretching your shit out. Or you have diarrhea all fucking day.
That wasn't the question, though. It was
That
just
is the question.
It was piss
Consistency.
consistency poop.
Every time you shit, which means you have fucking diarrhea. Piss consistency diarrhea anytime you shit.
I'm still taking it.
You're
I'm still
insane,
taking it,
dude.
too.
Nah, I'm going for the
I
log.
told you, I'm wearing a tampon, diaper, pad.
You're
all
not
the
gonna
above.
need it. If you can control your fucking ass, you'll be fine.
You can never fart again.
That is true.
That's fine. I'll fart.
That's fine.
All right, switching to hot takes. You guys understand how it works, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just say agree or disagree. All right. Camping in video games doesn't make you good.
Agree.
Agree.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Fuck it, got for. Okay, I'll say disagree just to be the fucking asshole here.
You got a reasoning?
Asshole. Yeah, you gotta have a reasoning. You
I
can't
got a
just say
reasoning.
disagree without a reasoning. Okay.
Who the fuck's going
I don't
first?
think he has a reasoning.
Oh, you want me to go?
You. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the reasoning. Come on.
All right, so camping in general is, I mean, it's not gonna make you good, right? It's you just sitting in a fucking corner. But like, you could still be a fucking god at the game and camp, right?
That's true. Yeah. No, that is true. But like,
It's saying just camping.
yeah,
in
just
general
camping in
make you good.
general.
Well, no, camping in games doesn't make you good. That's all the question is. You could still be a fucking Giga Chad, good at the game, but you camp instead. Like it's not.
For sure.
I agree with camping being like it doesn't make you good, but there's some instances where like you could be camping and be considered good. Like
Well,
take
yeah, for sure.
games that mainly revolve around camping. Like
Siege.
Siege, Escape from Tarkov has a lot of camping
Yeah.
elements in it where you have to camp, otherwise you're just gonna get decimated.
Yeah.
Rust.
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 Yeah.
There's it
Easy,
depends
yeah.
on what game you're playing. Like if you're playing like Call of Duty, yeah, camping you don't really need to camp to be good in that game. Let's be
You know,
honest.
that's a good point. That's
If
a
you're camp-
really good point.
It
If
also,
you're camping in COD, you need to get a life.
yeah, it
at
also
that
kind of
point.
depends on how you're playing too. I guess it's the same thing. Kind of like if you're, it's hard to really just kind of categorize camping into one thing. Like, what would we define as camping?
Sitting in a general area for a long period of time.
Mm,
There are there are some exceptions because no one's like if you're running around with a
Right.
sniper, especially in current COD, or like what COD were they slow in? But, like any COD where the snipers aren't fast and you're camping, it's obviously understandable.
And what if like the dude is actually fucking cracked out? Like, it depends. Like, if you're a shitter dude and you're just sitting in the corner and like taking pot shots at people's legs while they run past to get a kill, obviously you're not fucking good at the game. But if bro is hitting like 360 headshots on you, like sliding around the fucking map, and he's just kind of taking that corner for the time being. I mean, it doesn't mean he's bad because he's camping. Like, bro is obviously outplaying your ass. I don't know. It's kind of it's touchy. It's touchy.
It depends on the situation
No?
for
It's
sure.
very situational, yeah.
I might change my answer just because Mikey brought up like when I was thinking camping, I was just thinking about Call of Duty. But if
Yeah,
you like
no.
bring in other games like Rust, you really have to camp. You can't like run around. I mean, you can, but like you
You're
have
just
to be
not gonna
you have
make
to
it
be
out alive.
right. You have to be so good in order to make it out alive in those situations. But in like Call of Duty, if you're camping, bro, like you respawn like instantly with your class setup. Like just move, bro.
Yeah,
And like
there's no
even in
penalty to dying.
Warzone, bro. Like if you're camping, you're just weird. I mean, obviously there's exceptions. Like if if like Battle Royale, you're playing Apex, you have zone, the people have to come to you. You might as well camp because
100%,
that's just
yeah,
the
no, I
smart.
agree.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but in Call of Duty, if there's like no zone, you're just in a corner just camping, just to camp. Like, bro, come on. Like that doesn't take skill. Anyone can do that.
I think everybody kind of, yeah. I think the general consensus here is that it's very situational. It depends on the game,
Yeah,
and it
it
depends
is.
on the
It
person
is.
is actually like playing. Like if he's using a sniper, or if literally just dude is like just outplaying your ass like left and right. Then I mean, I don't know.
You gotta
Right.
do what you gotta do.
You gotta do it. Yeah. What if your analog sticks broke, bro? It's just like drifting all over
Like
the goddamn place.
if you join a COD match, you go 0-20 and you have to get a comeback. I'd sit in a corner. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna be honest.
Cold War, Cold War. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my camos done.
Yeah,
I was
honestly.
thermal LMG on Nuketown.
All right, now
You
you're
know
a
what I'm
bitch.
saying?
You're one of
Bro,
those people.
with smokes,
You're one of those
with
people.
smokes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. People used to do that shit
Come
Call of
on.
Duty Ghost too. They used to throw the fucking thermals down and use the goddamn M27 IAR, whatever the fuck thing is, thermal scope, and just spray through smokes.
I was
So
only doing
annoying.
for camos though. Camos, come on, exception.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
an
I'd
exception,
make
but
an
you're still
exception for
camping.
No,
camos
if I see a
too.
mug with the ultimate camo, thermal LMG camping in a corner, you're an absolute loser. Get off the game.
I guess that's
Agree.
true. Yeah, no. If I gotta do
Yeah.
bloodthirsties or something, I'm fucking camping, dog. Like, there's no shot.
Exactly. Especially, dude, I remember Black Ops 2, the KSG, was my worst nightmare trying to get gold. That thing was such a nightmare. I ended up camping for it and got it right away. Trying to run around with that thing though was horrible because it shot the slug rounds, and if you didn't hit them dead on, you weren't killing them.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. It's just a situational thing.
Very cool.
Depends the game. Depends the player.
Nobody
Overall,
actually like.
camping doesn't make you good.
Nobody
Yeah.
argued. Nobody. That's crazy.
No. It's yeah, good.
All right. If you read or
When-
watch walkthroughs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you bring up good points, everybody agrees.
Yeah.
All right. So.
That was so random.
Well, I was trying to finish it before, but anyways, go ahead, move on.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
If you read or watch walkthroughs, you're ruining the game.
No.
Agree.
Agree.
Here's what I said earlier today because Isaac
Hang on.
showed me.
Hang on.
Hey, I
did
said
show me
disagree.
'em.
You know,
I mean,
hang on.
all right.
Before you say
Come on.
anything, I'm gonna go middle of the road here.
Yeah, so am I. So am I.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Isaac, you know what I said today earlier.
Yeah.
It depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I really watch videos and I still enjoy the game just as much. It's like I didn't watch anything on God of War, and I put like the new God of War. I played it. I enjoyed it. If I watched videos, it wouldn't have changed anything. Just like for me watching shows, I can spoil the whole thing and it doesn't ruin the show for me. Like One Piece, I literally read it before watching it or seen spoilers too, and it just gets me more excited to see that moment actually animated.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I know I'm kind of strange with that. Every show I watched, I've looked something up on besides a couple.
All right, this bro Jacob is crazy.
I mean,
Okay,
I
so-
understand it being like not ruining it for you, but the thing that I hate is just knowing it, because now I'm expecting it, and
Yeah.
especially when it
Yeah.
comes to like One Piece, because I know spoilers that I didn't want to know, but I seen anyways. Now I just know that it's gonna happen, and now I'm like just expecting something that I shouldn't be expecting. I'd rather it be more of a surprise for me.
Yeah.
So it makes the moment that much better.
Me, I just don't care.
Okay, so
That's Go.
For me, it depends, right? So if you're playing a game like a Dark Souls game, or like you're just going through a fucking game for like the first time, I feel like watching or like looking at a walkthrough for that game is just kind of it actually does ruin the fucking game. Like there's a lot of twists and turns in games and shit, and like Dark Souls, for example, a lot of the lore and stuff is kind of built upon by you just exploring. So like you go through and you watch this walkthrough, you find all the best weapons, the best armor. You beeline towards that stuff. It's not discovered naturally. You don't play the game naturally. You don't discover story plots naturally. It's just you know what's gonna happen. But I feel like on a second or third playthrough, or just if you just don't give a fuck, like Jacob over here, apparently, that it doesn't really fucking matter. But it's just like I feel like generally you should experience the game for the first time without a walkthrough. And same with shows. I feel like you shouldn't watch spoilers and shit. If you want like the actual like the full experience, you should not do that shit.
Yeah, I fully agree with that.
Okay,
Another
for
thing.
me,
I'm sorry.
for me, walk watching walkthroughs actually, like for a game, I feel like that ruins it. But for a show, I don't think it ruins it. That's all I have to say
You
about
don't
that.
think like like watching a fucking major plot like point from like Game of Thrones or something ruins the show? Like you're like
No,
in the
because they're
first
not.
season and then you
I
watch
mean,
this
it
plot
depends.
twist with the
Okay, so is
characters
the plot
involved
twist
in the
good?
show.
Is the plot twist good, or is it terrible?
It's okay, listen, it's like this, right? It could be good or bad, like Game of Thrones is a lot of those. But fuck it, it's like you see two characters, you're watching the show for a season, right? Two characters on the show. And then online you see some shit like, oh, that character like betrayed that character and killed him. Like way later on down the line in like season 3 or some shit. You don't think that ruins it?
Well, see, no,
Not to me. That it builds like for me sometimes.
because
Like if I search up,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
if I search something up and it says the character dies, I'm not gonna research and be like, when does this character die? What episode?
Exactly.
It builds up in
Exactly.
anticipation. I'm like, when is he gonna die? When
See,
is it
That,
gonna
that
happen?
that's
How?
exactly what I was thinking
99% of the
too.
time, though, when I see something like that, it explains why. It's not just like, oh, this character's dead.
Yeah, some of like that's mostly the anime for whenever I look at it. But normal shows I watch when I search something up about it doesn't explain literally every detail.
So
Normally when I see a spoiler, it's just like the straight up spoiler.
so I got something to think about, Isaac. You know, you know the show Attack on Titan, obviously.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
how,
oh my God.
especially in the early seasons, every single goddamn time an episode would come out, there was an insane plot twist. Now
Yeah.
imagine you knew all that before watching it. You don't think it would make the show any worse?
No, it for sure
That's a
would make
good
it
fucking
worse, but it
point.
wouldn't ruin the show or ruin the game.
Okay, think of it like this then. It's like going into season 3, right? When it started to go to shit. We already knew the fucking ending. So what if you didn't know the ending? Would you have still been excited to watch the show? Because now you weren't.
Oh, for sure.
So it did ruin the show for you.
Well,
To be fair, that is true. It did ruin it for you.
I have something
no,
to say,
it,
on that, bro.
it didn't start ruining it until I actually was watching the episodes.
Right. To
Because the episodes of season 4 is not good in my opinion.
especially
What,
with
Jacob?
Attack on Titan, I say this all the time. From season 3 to season 4, the change in the plot was like really drastic.
Yeah.
It was just completely different from what the show was, which that's what threw it off for me. Even if I knew the spoiler, even if I watched it, I wouldn't have agreed with that type of switch in it. It just wasn't my type of like.
Yeah,
didn't
it was
fit right
not
for
a good
me.
plot twist.
Yeah, I got a completely different mindset than you two, bro. I feel like, and I think I agree with Michael mostly. It's just like, if I see something like that, it makes me want to watch the show less.
It definitely depends on who you are, because
Yeah, for sure.
I like to
I
be
don't know,
there,
because
like,
I-
experiencing this shit, like, firsthand. If I know what's happening or what's coming, it makes it a lot less impactful. It could ruin the show for me.
I don't know. I seen a spoiler for One Piece. I'm not gonna say what it is, obviously. I think we all know what it is though. But I'm so excited to see that. It is insane.
Okay, yeah, but see, the thing about One Piece, like, anime is more or less you see the manga panel or something, or somebody leaks, like, a picture or something. It's not, like, a full-on, like, plot fucking... Like, they
Yeah,
leak a
that's true, I
picture or,
guess.
like, 2 pages or something, and it gives you, like, a very vague rundown of what's gonna happen. It's not like, oh, this dude's fighting this guy, this dude dies, the story flips this way, this guy becomes the Pirate King, then the fucking treasure is revealed to be this. Like it's just like, oh, it looks like Luffy's fighting that guy.
Well, no, because people online.
Yeah, but
I
have you
mean,
ever gone out of your way to read that shit, or does it just pop up and you're just like,
No,
holy
it
fuck?
just pops up.
Yeah, so that's my point. Like you're not with shows and shit like Game of Thrones or like games and stuff like that. You're going out of your way to read that shit.
I guess that's true.
I searched up Game of Thrones like a mug, and I still love that show. I already knew the ending, so it was like kind of like whatever to me. And that's part of the thing. I just don't really care. Like that's definitely it. But anyway, back to the games though. I feel like it depends on the game. Like if it's a puzzle game, and you should figure it out yourself. Watching a video on it and figuring out how
Yeah,
to do
see,
everything, that's lame.
Yeah, that completely ruins it. But if it's a story, actually, I don't know. I still think it ruins it for a story.
It does.
Like if you see the ending,
I'm just weird.
that's the whole point of the story game is to
Right.
play the story.
Even in games
In
like
my opinion.
yeah, no, even in games like Dark Souls and shit, where there's not a whole lot of story, like you have a lot of these crazy spectacle bosses that just pop up out of fucking nowhere. Like you'll be walking into an arena and you see this fucking big ass room, you're like, oh my, I'm gonna get fucked. Like you know it in the back of your mind. But like you watch a video on that shit, the boss, you know the entire moveset, you know what the boss looks like. The game becomes a lot less like holy fuck.
I do like, but when I watch the walkthroughs and stuff, I do a lot less. Like I don't focus 100% on it, so I'm not watching every single move they make.
So you're more or less watching a playthrough than a walkthrough.
I'm just watching it because I enjoy the creator, to be honest.
So it's a playthrough.
okay, see that makes sense. Oh, you said walked. Oh my god, I was reading playthrough the entire time.
No, walkthrough.
Yeah,
like-
walkthrough completely ruined games. Oh my god, I'm so dumb, bro.
Yeah, no, a walkthrough is like a step-by-step guide through how you
yeah,
gotta do
like
everything.
what to do.
Yeah, the best
Yeah,
weapons, the
yeah, that
best armor,
completely
how to
ruined
kill the
games.
boss, what's coming up, what to prepare
Okay,
for, what
yeah.
kind of shit like
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Those are lame. Those are lame. Those are lame.
Okay, then I think
Walkthroughs,
we all
okay.
agree.
Yeah, walkthroughs. Yeah, get rid of them.
Yeah, yeah,
there
we
we
all
fucking
agree.
go. Okay, I think we're on the same page, dog.
Playthroughs are alright, but
That was
walkthroughs,
rough. I was about to start beating somebody, I swear to God. Show spoilers is a different thing. I mean, if you don't give a fuck, then whatever, but walkthroughs are fucking lame.
Yeah.
Unless you beat the game and you're just going for trophies or some shit, then I think it's fine.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's me going on God of War looking for all the ravens.
Honestly.
No.
Alright,
Or just collectibles in general.
Isaac, last one.
All right. Last hot take, last question. Minecraft is the most overrated game still around. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Disagree.
Agree.
Disagree.
No, I'm gonna stay with agree.
I wouldn't say it's overrated.
Well, wait,
It's,
You know-
it has everything you look for. Like if you're looking for that type of game just to vibe, that's what it is. It's not said to be the greatest game ever. It's not. So they just play the game and chill.
I'm gonna have to disagree. Just because we had the conversation earlier, before that conversation earlier about Minecraft, like when we're rating the games, I would have said agree, but
Michael didn't even get to fucking see what he.
yeah, sorry,
Because,
go ahead.
well, it's not because somebody was cutting me off. It's because I was just
Thinking.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really see Minecraft as an overrated game. I think it's just rated fairly.
You think so?
I really do. Because, again, it's literally anybody that can comprehend picking up a controller and pressing buttons can play it and they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
All right.
Like,
Literally-
you can't, not every game can do that.
That's
Uh,
true.
I
Barely
just,
any games can do that.
I just agree
Right.
with you guys. You know what?
I think no games actually.
We're gonna go ahead and just say disagree. I think everybody disagrees with that, so I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and skip that one. I put a new one in, real quick, just because that was just fucking a really
Yeah.
hot take.
Just too easy.
Wendy's has the best French fries.
No.
Agree.
Highly disagree.
I would take-
Agree.
I'd take Checkers fries, Five Guys, Cajun fries,
Ah,
any of those over Wendy's. Wendy's to me is
Nah.
I don't. To me, I don't really like Wendy's though. To be honest.
I'd be fucking with Wendy's. Wendy's is so good.
All right, let me
See-
put my take in there.
You ask Fat
Wendy's?
Jacob, might be different.
Wendy's is, in my opinion, the greatest fast food restaurant.
Fucking yes, dude.
But
All right.
the fries are definitely not best because, like Jacob said, literally the Five Guys, Cajun, Checkers, or Rallies, whatever it's called where you live.
Oh.
Those two, even McDonald's, I
Five
think is
Guys
better than Wendy's.
so overrated, bro.
The
Yeah, but
fries are
Checkers, though?
so good.
No,
But
it's
Checkers.
just in the bottom of the
Yeah,
fucking
what about-
bag, greasy
Checkers?
ass
What about
fries,
Checkers
dog.
though?
Checkers fries, I think
Come
used to be good.
You
I
know,
haven't had them in a while. They could be bad now.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
not
that's
very
what I'm-
good anymore.
I mean, does Wendy's even do anything special with their fries, or just fries?
No, it's just crinkle cut. It's not. It's like what do they call that shit? Not crinkle cut.
They leave the potato skin on.
Yeah,
Yeah, they leave the
yeah, they
fucking
leave-
And then they
potato
use sea
skin on it.
salt.
Yeah, and it's fucking delicious, dog. Like
Yeah,
it's just like
it
the
is really
perfect
good, I'm
amount of
not gonna lie.
crunch. The sea salt adds like the perfect amount of salt to it. It's not overly salty like McDonald's or like no salt at all like McDonald's. Fuck you, McDonald's, by the
Yeah,
way.
see, that's the one thing that sucks about McDonald's. You either get really damn good fries, or they're like terribly seasoned, over seasoned.
And
but
Wendy's
if you
just
get-
hits, dog, like every time.
Wendy's is consistent.
Most
See, this
fast
is
food,
not a
I've
very
never
good
had
one.
Consistent fast food.
Were you saying,
So-
Michael?
Mikey,
McDonald's.
did you say disagree or agree, Mikey? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
This one's not a very good one for me because I don't really like fries all too much.
Yeah.
You
But
don't like French
if I-
fries?
I don't really like French fries, but if I do eat some French fries, it's gonna be the Arby's curly fries for me.
Mm,
Those are good. Those are good.
Arby's?
Those are the best fries in my
those
opinion.
those are so good.
when I'm in like a fry mood.
Okay, but here's the thing
And-
about those, right? Go ahead, sorry.
I can enjoy some Wendy's fries, but 9 times out of 10 when I get fries from Wendy's, they're soggy and they're just like not that good. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'd rather not. But I do think they are better than Burger King fries. Burger King fries taste like styrofoam. Sorry, not sorry.
Worst fries, by the way.
so-
They're so bad.
The thing about Arby's fries, though, right, is they're good, but I never eat the entire thing of them because I get tired of them like halfway through.
Arby's is overall my least favorite, probably my least favorite. I go there and I look at the menu and I'm absolutely disgusted by everything they have on there.
Arby's is kind
I
of
mean-
a low key, like it's actually kind of banging, bro. I think that place is banging.
I
They
can't
used-
like
They used to be
can't-
so good with the chicken cordon bleu. Then they got fucking rid of it for whatever fucked up reason. And I'm very disappointed by them.
like I go there and I look for like, how do you not have a regular cheeseburger?
They actually did for a while, and that thing was fucking
Why
amazing.
did they get rid of it?
I don't. It was the
They-
Wagyu, whatever the fuck. It was so good, dog.
Wagyu, yeah. They get rid like Arby's gets rid of actually everything. They release something special time, get rid of it. Like it's so don't like.
It
I
is.
don't know, I
It's
hate
always
I'm s-
good, dude.
I'm so
hate
sick and
Arby's.
tired of fast food places doing that shit. They'll make something amazing
Yeah.
and keep it
I-
on the menu for a month and then get rid of it and never to return.
I have a perfect example of that. Wendy's chicken popper sandwich, bro. The
Yeah, the
jalapeno
jalapeno.
popper.
Mm,
Oh my god, greatest chicken sandwich on the planet.
It's a hot
Nothing even
take.
comes close.
It's a hot take.
Those-
I don't like jalapeno poppers.
That's crazy.
It depends on the poppers. Like that's the same with like cheese sticks, like mozzarella sticks. Depend on mozzarella stick for me.
Joe, have you ever had that chicken sandwich?
Yeah, bro, but it's just like jalapenos. I don't know. Like a jalapeno popper is just like cream cheese breading and a fucking soggy jalapeno in the middle. Like it's never like I don't
Oh, yeah.
know. Like it's just like a wet jalapeno like drenched in some fucking cream cheese. It's just I don't know, man. I don't like them.
I'm not gonna lie either. My whole view on fast food changed once I worked at McDonald's. I hardly stand fast food anymore. It's so like it's actually disgusting to me. It's hard to eat sometimes.
it's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, fast food. I don't know. Ever since COVID hit, it don't be hitting anymore.
So we all agree that Wendy's is the best fries. Good. All right, cool.
Okay, yeah.
I think we're I think we're good though. I think we're done. I think we have
Yeah,
everything's checked off.
that was,
Well,
that was a great episode.
Thank you guys for joining. You know, since everybody else is gone doing whatever the fuck they're doing. This guy Dylan is probably never gonna be back on the podcast. By the way, sorry everybody that likes Dylan because I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. And
Join in, like, real quick.
did he?
Yeah, he joined in.
Oh shit! Oh, he's probably pissed. He's probably pissed. Yeah. Anyway, fuck you, Michael, fuck you, Jacob, fuck you, Isaac.
Love you.
Wait. I
Thank
wanna
you
do the
for
podcast.
having me.
Oh shit! What?
I said thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. What'd you say, Isaac?
Outro.
No, we're not doing the fucking outro.
And this is the McDungeon.
Fuck off,
podcast?
dude. No.
Signing
It's
out.
so cringy.